Welcome back to the Walnut. Today we'll deal with number analogy questions and a little bit of combination analogy questions as well. So number plus letter analogy. So let's start with number analogy questions. The first question what we have, 5 is to 23. So 5 is some way connected to 23. Same way 16 is connected to what? So you have the answer choices here. Let's look at it. 5 and 23, what's the connection? 5 and 23, the first thing what we see, 5 plus 18 is 23, correct? Same way, 16 plus 18, what is that? We don't have that answer here. So that means we are, well, the answer choices are 242, 256, 272. But we know 16, well, the square of 16, if you are aware of that, it is somewhere close to 256, right? If you are not sure about it. But those who are exactly know what is the square of 16, you know it's 256. But you know what? The connection here, 5 square is 25, but 5 square is not given here. So what is given here? So 23 is what? 5 square minus 2. So 5 and 5 square minus 2. Same way here, 16, and the answer must be 16 square minus 2. 16 square minus 2, well, 16 square is 256. So 256 minus 2, 254 would be the answer. So the answer what we have is 254. Well, next question, 38 and 48. At a glance, we know that 38 plus 10 is 48. Same way, 78 plus 10 is 88. Pretty simple, right? But we don't have the answer 88. If the 88 answer choice is given among the alternatives, then it's perfectly alright. But we don't have it. Then what's the next possibility? Well, 3 and 4, 8 and 8. So same way, 7 and 8, then 8 and 8. That's 88. Doesn't make any sense. How about like 38? Well, 3 plus 8, 11. This is 48. So that 11, 3 plus 8 is 11. 11 into 4 is 44. 44 plus 4 is 48. If that's a way, 7 plus 8 is what? 15. 15 into 4 is 60. 60 plus 4 is 64. That's a good answer, but we don't have it here. What is the next possibility? Well, 3 into 8 is 24. This is 48. So 3 into 8, 24. 24 into 2 is 48. Same way. 7 into 8 is 56. 56 into 2. 56 plus 56. That's 112. Right. So we have the answer choice here. So probably that's a pattern we have here. So what is it? 3. 3 into 8. That is 24. 24 into 2. That is 48. And you apply the same logic on the right hand side. 7. 7 into 8, 56. 56 into 2, we have 112. So that's the answer we have. 112. Perfectly alright. Now next one. 9 and 738. 9 and 738. What's the connection there? Well, at a glance, if you are aware of the cubes of numbers, at a glance you can see that 9 and what? 9 cube is 729. So 9 and 9 cube. If you are not sure about what is 9 cube, 9 square into 9. 9 square is 81. 81 into 9. 80 into 9. What is that? 80 into 9. 8 into 9, 72. 80 into 9, 720. Balance is 1. 1 into 9, 9. So, well, 9 cube is 729. This is 9 cube plus 9. So, this is what? 9 cube plus 9. If it is 9 cube plus 9, well, let's say, apply the same logic on the right hand side. What is it? 12. And 12 cube plus 12. So, what is 12 cube? If you know what is 12 cube, it's pretty easy. Otherwise, what is 12 cube? 12 square into 12. 12 square is what? 144. 144 into 12. So what we do, 144 into 10 first. 144 into 10, 1440. Plus 144 into 2. 144 into 2 is 288. 288, for the convenience, we'll take it as 300. So 1440 plus 300, 1740. Right? But instead of 288, we have added 300. So 12 must be subtracted. So 1740 minus 12, what do you get? 1728. That is 12 cube. So what we need is 12 cube plus 12. So 1728 plus 12 is 1740. So that's the answer. All right, next one. 11 and 24. What's the connection there? 11 and 24. 11 into 2 is 22. 22 plus 2 is 24. Yes. Or 11 plus 13 is 24. Same way. 14 plus, this is difference is 13, right? So we take the same difference. 14 plus 13, that is 27. If you have an answer 27 given, perfectly all right. So we don't have that. Next possibility, 11 into 2 is 22. 22 plus 2, 24. So 11 into 2 plus 2, 24. Same way, 14 into 2 plus 2. 14 into 2 is 28. 28 plus 2, 30. So answer 30 is correct, but we don't have it here. We have 34, but it doesn't make any sense. So what else we have? Any other patterns we have here? So ultimately, this is 11 into 2. 11 into 2 plus 2. That is 24. Same way here, 14. 14 into 2 doesn't work out. Now we have the question, why this 2 is here? Why this 11 is multiplied by 2? Any particular reason? Well, if you look at the digits, 1, 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. Could be that's a reason. We are not sure about. We'll check it out. So we apply the same logic on 14. So, well, 14 into 1 plus 4, the sum of the digits. Here, sum of the digits 1 plus 1 is 2. So 11 into 2 plus 2. Here, sum of the digits 1 plus 4 is 5. So 14 into 5 plus 5. So 14 into 5, that is 70. 70 plus 5, 75. So, okay, we have the answer here. Perfectly all right. Now let's go for the next one. 73 and 100. What is the connection there? 73 and 100, if you take the difference, 73 plus 27, that's 100. 73 and 27, 100. Same way, 85 and 27, that is 112. Well, we don't have that answer. What else? Any other possibility here? Just think about it. Well, what we know is 100 is 10 square. But 73, it is not a square of any number. At the same time, since this is 10 square, if you look at this, 7 and 3. 7 plus 3 is 10, and this is 10 square. Well, that could be a possibility. Let's check it out. 7 plus 3. So that is 10. And we have 10 square. And the right hand side, 8 plus 5. 8 plus 5 is what? 13. So 13 square. 13 square is what? 169. Yes, that's the answer. So this is how we deal with, you know what? Number analogy questions. Of course, we'll have more questions on the next slide. We have one more question from number analogy. After that, we have questions from letter and number analogies. That's combination of letter and the number analogies. So we'll start from the question number 1 on this screen. All right, 327, 62. What is that connection? 327 and 62. 327, what I know, 324. That's a square. Near to 327, we have 324. That's 18 square. But this is 62. Well, 62 and 18, there is no such connection. Well, if it is 18 on the right hand side and 327 here, we know that 18 square plus 3. But that is not the case here. Now we look at the sum of digits. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. So we have 12 here. Right hand side we have 6 plus 2 is 8. Well, Here the second pair, 1 plus 3 plus 8, that is again 12. That means the answer what we have here, the digital sum of that answer must be 8, something like this. 6 plus 2 is 8, this must be 8 as well. So look at it, 8 plus 4, that is 12, it is not 8. 9 plus 1 is again 10. 7 plus 4 is 11. 6 plus 7 is 13. We don't have 8 there. So that logic or that pattern doesn't work as well. So what else we have? So this one is a bit more challenging question that we have done so far. It is slightly different from what we have done so far. So we have to aware of that. Now the next thing what we see here, well, this 3, 2 and 7, what I look for is 3 square, 2 square, 7 square. And does it make any kind of pattern? 3 square is 9, 9 and 2 square is 4, 9 plus 4 is 13, 13 plus 49. So 13 plus 49, that is 50 plus 12. 50 plus 12 is 62. Perfectly right. So well, it is 3 square plus 2 square plus 7 square, that we have 62. So let's apply that same pattern on the right hand side. It's going to be 1 square plus 3 square plus 8 square. So 1 square plus 3 square, that is 10. 10 plus 8 square is what? 64. 64 plus 10, 74. Yes, we have it here. So that's the answer. So you see the pattern here? We haven't seen that pattern so far. This is the first time we do a question in such pattern. So if the exam is challenging, you can expect questions like this. Next one, F is 216. We heard of F-16. F-16 is what? Falcon 16, that's a fighter jet. Owned by, mainly by what? US Air Force. And many other air forces, they have it. But mainly it is a US product, F-16. But it is F-216. It has nothing to do with F-16. So what is that? F and 216? Well, 216, if you are aware that it is 6 cube. So this one is 6 cube. And F, we know that position value of F is 6. Okay, so this is 6 and this is 6 cube. Perfectly right. Now right hand side. This is M is position value is 13. Do we have an answer 13 cube? Then we are good. 13 cube is what? What is the cube of 13? 13 square, 169 into 13. 169, you take it as 170. 170 into 13. So this is 13 square, 169. For the convenience of calculation, we are taking as 170. 170 into 13. So 170 into 10 first. 170 into 10, 1700. And balance is what? 170 into 3. So 170, 17 into 3 is 51. So 170 into 3 is 510. So when you add it up, what do you get? So this is 2210. 2210 is 170 into 13. Actually what we need is 169 into 13. So we have the difference 1. That 1 into 13 must be subtracted. So what we have is 2210. 2210 minus 13. So 2197. That is 13 cube. So what we have 2197 right here. So that's a 13 cube. And H9, next question. H9. H9 is equal to 72. So H is what? The position value 8. 9, 9. So 8 and 9. It is either 89, but we are getting it 72. What is 72? 8 into 9 is 72. Of course, if we try that way, n is what? 14. 14 into what? This is 15, right? 14 into 15. Same pattern. Here it's 8 into 9. Here it's 14 into 15. 14 into 15, well, we know that 14 square is 196. 14 into 15 means 14 square plus one more 14. So that is 210. So we have the answer here. 210. Next one is BC. BC is 35. And DE is what? BC. Well, position value, it is 2 and 3. And 35. So, well, 2 plus 3 is 5. And this 3 as it is. So, 3 and 5. Well, let's try it here. What is it here? 4 and 5. So 5 plus 4 is 9. So the last digit of the answer could be 9. And the previous digit must be 5. Exact same pattern here. Same pattern here what? 3 plus 2 is 5. We have 5 last digit. And then the second digit, that is 3. So we'll take it as 3. So 35. Same way. Here we have 5 plus 4 is 9. So last digit is 9. Then second digit is 5. So 5 and 9, 59. Well, we don't have such an answer 59. All the answers are ending with 9, but there is no 59. So what is the next possibility? Or is there any other pattern possible here? Check it out. The next thing, what we have in our mind is like 2 into 3 is 6. 2 into 3 is 6. And this is 35. Well, 6 into something is 35. No, actually, this 35 is 5 into 7. 3 into 2 is 6. And the number before 6 is 5. Number after 6 is 7. So, well, we have 5 into 7. That's a possibility. Now, this 4 into 5 is what? 20. And before 20 we have 19. And after 20 we have 21. So, 21 into 19. So, we don't have such an answer. 21 into 19 is somewhere close to 400, right? So we don't have such an answer. So it doesn't work. What else we have? Another thing what come to my mind is what? 2 cube. 2 cube is what? 8. And 3 cube is what? 27. 2 cube plus 3 cube. So 27 plus 8 is 35. Yes, 27 plus 8 is 35. And let's try this over here. What we have is 4 cube plus 5 cube. 5 cube is 125. 4 cube is 64. So this is 5 cube. Yeah, 5 cube is 125. So 125 plus 64. What do you have that? 64. The last digit is going to be 9. So it's 189. See that? Answer right here. 189. So that is going to be the answer for this question. So what is the pattern? The position value of 2 is, and position value of B and position value of C. So 2 and 3. So 2 cube plus 3 cube. That is 35. And the right hand side is 4 and 5. So 4 cube plus 5 cube we have 189. Another interesting pattern we have. Good. Now let's go for E and G. So E and G is 47. J and K is what? E and G, position value, what we know, E is 5, G is 7. 47 is what? 5 into 7, that's 35. But what we have is 47. And 7 square is 49. Again, this is 47, it's not 49. So J and K, it is 10, position value is 10, and this is 11. So what I mean by position value, the position of these alphabets in alphabet series. So A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, etc. Probably you are aware of that, I'm pretty sure. So now E and G 47, how do we get that 47? So E and G 5 into 7, 5 plus 7 is 12, right? 12 and this is what? 47 means 5 plus 7, 12, 12 into 4, 48 minus 1, 48, 47. So this case, 10 plus 11, that is 21. 21 into 4, 21 into 4 is 84. 84 minus 1 is 83. So we don't have such an answer. What else? Well, 5 into 7 is 35. 35 plus 12 is 47, right? So 5 into 7 plus 5 plus 7 is 12. Okay, let's look at it. So what we have, 5 into 7, that is 35, plus 5 plus 7, that is 12. That is equal to 47. So if that is the case, you apply the same logic on the right hand side. What is it? 10 into 11 plus 10 plus 11. 10 plus 11. So 10 into 11 plus 10 plus 11. So 10 into 11, 110. 10 plus 11 is 21. So 110 plus 21. What is the answer? It must be 131, correct? 110 plus 21 we have, it's 131. Look at the answer choice. We have 110, we have 121, 112, 123. So we don't have such an answer choice 131. Well, is there any other pattern possible? Check it out. Any other pattern possible? Well, 5, 7. 5 square, 7 square. Well, 5 square plus 7 square is what? 25 plus 49. So that is 50 plus 24. That is 74. This is 47, 74. The digits are reversed. Then J and K. J and K, what is it? 10 square and 11 square. So 121 plus 100, 221. When the digits are reversed, it is 122. 221, it's 122. Well, we don't have such an answer, 122. We have 121, but 122 is not here. So ultimately, this question, well, there is a minor error in the answer choice. So the reason I have put this question, well, many of the exams, this is something what usually happens. Well, not all of the questions may have error, but some of the questions may have error. So if you have a feeling like the question has the error, don't spend a lot of time on that question. What happens for the competitive exam, it is not like university exam. If it is competitive exam, if the question has a logical error, what they do, they'll cancel the question. Rather than awarding the candidates with the marks, they cancel the question, and if you tried that question, if you put the question mark, if you have some kind of an answer, it is not really rewarded. So if you feel like the question has an error, just mark the answer, whichever you think a good answer. Or if you think there's no such a logical answer, then don't mark the answer, run away from the question. That could be just 1 or 2 questions. But if you think all the questions may have error, that is not something wrong with the question paper, that is something wrong with the candidate. Be aware of that. So this case, the best answer what we have is 131. If you don't have it, the answer what we have is 121. It could be a printing mistake in the question. So be aware of that. So I just deliberately put that question over here. Alright, so these are the number analogy and the combination analogy. Combination analogy means numbers and letters, alphanumeric analogies. Of course, we'll have more questions from, letter analogies, all those sorts of areas when we meet next time. Thanks for watching. See you next time.